So with Vertex being in there, I do not have one department over there like an admin person and a group of people managing the office space. For me, I do not have that. So that is a direct cost, if I have to say, cost factor benefit of moving from Bangalore to Mangalore, right? I mean, or rather in a workspace. Growing in our own city, when I say our city, because our co-founder and founders, I mean founder, everybody is from Mangalore, I mean from the same region. Even in Bangalore, we had majority of our staff working from Mangalore because we've been constantly hiring from NITTE and a lot of other colleges. So, capitalizing on all of these, opportunities and things like that. So we set first shop in Mangalore and we have seen a tremendous growth.
Hi, I'm Kiran from Vertex presenting you Vertex Inside Story in Vertex Quick Bytes. Today we have Abhishek from Exito Media. Let's hear from Abhishek what he has to share about Vertex. Over to you, Abhishek.
Hi Kiran, how are you? Um, my name is Abhishek. I take care of business operations in Exito, Mangalore. Um, Vertex, specifically our journey with Vertex has been brilliant. I mean, we were initially in the neighboring building, right? And one fine day I just walked out of the office and that's when I saw this Vertex business space is coming up. And I think I approached you and Kiran. And I think that's how our relationship started. There is a lot of positives in this, the way Vertex managed space works, specifically compared to a traditional landlord and a tenant agreement. So there are a lot of benefits, um, lot of positives which helps us focus on our core business, because understand we are not into managing landlords or vendors related to electricity or AC. So I think this is where Vertex comes in. We've got a beautiful working space, which is a good working environment definitely for the staff. We've got all what we need, right? The perfect amenities, good working environment, a perfect cafeteria, and most importantly about Vertex is the culture that we are trying to build over here, right? I mean, come any festival, maybe whether it is Onam or Ganesh Chaturthi, anything, I see a lot of vibe over here, because there are various offices placed in this working space, and coming together and celebrating these festivals is also it's a very very good thing, and a very good employee engagement is what I see. In addition to that, I think for an employee, what we also believe in providing is a perfect working space, which includes everything, that is your office space, your cafeteria. So I think Vertex has given or rather blessed us with whatever we need, right? So that's the reason we have, as of today, we've got 2 offices in this space, and we're hoping to consolidate it all into one and have a bigger space.
Great. I was actually delighted to hear that from you. So now you already had have office in Bangalore. Then what made you expand or have another office in Bangalore, and why did you choose Bangalore over many other cities?
See, from a business perspective, I think Rishi wanted to start in Bangalore quite some time back. That's about few years back. Then I think we finally took the plunge in January 2021, and when we took our first office in Bangalore, and that was a very small office, right? I mean, it was just a 30-seater office. So we came into a Mangalore with an objective of growing in our own city. When I say our city, because our co-founder and founders, I mean founder, everybody is from Mangalore, I mean from the same region. Even in Bangalore, we had majority of our staff working from Mangalore because we've been constantly hiring from NITTE and a lot of other colleges. So capitalizing on all of these opportunities and things like that. So we set first shop in Mangalore and we have seen a tremendous growth. Now, answering to your second phase of the question, why Mangalore, not any other cities? Mangalore, because Mangalore is an educational hub. We have got maximum degree colleges and kind of audience that we are looking to hire. So that gives us a direct accessibility to resources, and being from this city and knowing the geography of the city around also has helped us a lot in our growth, and that's one of the main reasons why we chose Mangalore Mysore or any other XYZ city.
Right. So, yeah, you did mention, in what all ways you liked Vertex. However, that is now that because you've already based here, you have a base here, you have two offices in Vertex. But prior to that, what were your expectations from the place? When you were exploring the next place within the Mangalore, which is very close to your then existing office or now existing office, what were your expectations from the premise?
See, interesting question. Coming because our other office is with a different landlord, right? So, and as I take care of business ops, so I have dealt with different landlords, right? Our expectation was a typical, a tenant and a landlord relationship is what I expected, wherein we pay periodic rent and you just give us an office space and we take care of everything. I think that has been the biggest change in my perception, right? And that's the reason why we've growing plans of growing over here itself. Is the managed space, right? I mean, I do not have to worry about anything, right? When we were setting this office up as well, all I remember telling Guru was that we want the end outcome to be looking like this, and I think Guru and his great team has given us what we wanted. And not alone that, even after that, because now that we've been in Vertex for a while, right? I mean, there are constant needs for us as well, right? So I think that has been taken care of. Everything has got a quicker turnaround, right? Time. I mean, it's in 24 hours or 4 hours, whatever may be the need. I think it's taken care of, and I think having a concept like a managed working space in Mangalore is a big surprise for me. In all honesty, I did not expect it. But when it is there something like that, and I think we are making the most out of it. Concepts like this exist in Bangalore and other places as well. I've seen most of it. But something like this in your own city like Mangalore, it's very good, and it gives us scope to a lot of other companies, not alone Exito. Somebody who is planning to move from a bigger city into a smaller city, gives them a ready-made platform of getting their own people and getting started, and not worry about buying computers or getting your office chair or fixing an AC and things like that.
Correct. So now, the company has its own department, the various departments, that's how the company is made. So, did Vertex at all help you in any other business aspects? Or did it help you have any less of those departments?
Yeah, see, absolutely right. I mean, we have so many departments, right? I mean, so with Vertex being in there, I do not have one department over there like an admin person and a group of people managing the office space. For me, I do not have that. So that is a direct cost, if I have to say, cost factor benefit of moving from Bangalore to Mangalore, right? I mean, or rather in a workspace. So I think yes, I mean, Vertex has definitely helped us, focus on our core business, has helped us expand, because understand that today I am getting another office space or going out and talking to brokers or to traditional landlords is it's not my headache today, right? I do not have to worry about that, because I'm quite confident that I've got Guru and you can definitely help us out.
All right. And one thing I wanted to know was you did mention about vibes. So I just wanted to understand events at Vertex, did it really help you in building the community? Because Mangalore is one place which is really well connected. So, by any chance, Vertex help you on that bit?
It's quite beneficial for the team, is what I would say, because all these events under a single roof with different organizations, I think it helps us come together, right? I mean, I think what was that? I think it was the Friendship Day. I think wherein we put up the friendship board or whatever, and I think everybody had scribbled on that board, right? I mean, right from Flexi to Scarlett to our boys to everybody was involved, and that's the spirit, right? And this is something that you miss in an individual office. Correct. I mean, if you were a 35 or a 40 people, you stuck to with those 35, 40 people for every activity. Wherein that is not the case over here. It's we have got a very good cafeteria, so it's a big place to have an activity like that. And most importantly, I think everybody coming together and celebrating it is it's good. Even the Onam bit as well was very nice. I mean, I that was quite very good. I mean, every floor had a decoration, so it was nice.
You are at the growth phase now, and you already have two offices at Vertex, and you still are hiring. Do you see that kind of manpower in Mangalore? And is Vertex being accommodative of accommodating your needs, your immediate needs as and when it comes?
Yeah, we have got all the faith in this city. I mean, city has been very kind to us right from beginning itself, right? I mean, even though we are from this city, I mean, we do know everything around, but city has been very, very helpful to us, very kind to us. We've got a very great team. I mean, from some of the top colleges in Mangalore, whether it's Agnes, Aloysius, every college we've normally Nitte. Practically, we've got people from every. So yes, to answer your question, yes. I mean, we are all working towards a common objective. I'm sure Vertex is also working towards an objective of growing along with us.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes, we are. You have such nice things to speak about Vertex, and for now, you definitely are liking the city. So, how do you see Mangalore in the coming years?
See, Mangalore, it comes under the Smart City Development Project. So, infrastructure-wise, having been in Bangalore for a few years, rather more than few years, and and coming back to Mangalore because I have grown, born, brought up in Mangalore. So, coming back to Mangalore and seeing the infrastructure that Mangalore has as of day today, Mangalore is set for a very strong growth. I think we will see a lot of companies moving from tier 1 to tier 2 cities for a lot of reasons. It's not alone cost, but for talent, infrastructure, and so I see a very strong future for Mangalore, and I think that's quite evident as well from the time that I was there and to the organizations that are there in Mangalore as of today.
I'm sorry, I'm just going back to the first reference that you made about Vertex. So, yes, you did approach Vertex, but I want to know that one thing why you thought that you should settle for Vertex.
It's a flexibility, ease of mind, I mean, because I think, like I said, I mean, I have worked with various landlords, right? So when I started working with Vertex, it was not a typical landlord situation, right? I mean, Guru and his team, they really wanted us to help us settle down and so that we get on with our business. So whatever is the need, like, for example, our office is set up the way we wanted it because which is very specific to our organization, like the calling pods and things like that, the meeting rooms. So these are all very specifically built as per our need, and I don't think that would be possible anywhere, right? I mean, today, even if we happen to take another consolidate the offices and take a bigger space, I'm sure we would be able to design it or frame it the way we want it. I think that gives us one of the very, very big advantages is the flexibility. There is a strong trust factor as well, right? I mean, every relationship runs on trust, so there is a very strong trust factor between Guru and Exito as well. So, and considering all of it, I think it's combination of all the good points, I think, that has really, really helped us be in Vertex and and quickly open up 2 offices here as well.
Right. So, thank you very much, Abhishek, for sharing your experience with us and for our viewers. And thank you, viewers, for watching us. To know more about who is our next guest on the Quick Bytes, stay tuned to Vertex Quick Bytes. Thank you.